If you're a fan of science or just love peas, then you need to hear the story of Gregor Mendel, the guy who cracked the code of heredity. Gregor Mendel was a monk living in Austria way back in the 1800s. But he wasn't just about praying and gardening, he was obsessed with figuring out how traits, like height, color, or even eye shape, get passed from parents to kids. To solve this mystery, Mendel started growing pea plants. Not just a few, he grew thousands. He noticed that some peas were green, some were yellow, some plants were tall, others short. So, Mendel did what any curious scientist would do. He mixed and matched his plants, carefully tracking which traits showed up in each new generation. What he discovered was mind-blowing. Traits didn't blend together randomly. Instead, they followed clear, predictable patterns. Mendel figured out that something, what we now call genes, gets passed from each parent to their kids. He called these things factors and figured out they come in pairs. Sometimes one is dominant and hides the other, which is recessive. At the time, nobody thought this was a big deal. In fact, Mendel's work was basically ignored. But decades later, scientists realized Mendel had cracked the secret code of heredity. Today, he's known as the father of genetics. So next time you wonder why you have your dad's nose or your grandma's curly hair, remember it all goes back to Gregor Mendel and his legendary pea plants. Science rocks.